I'm the project officer for Social Prosperity with Buffalo, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Social Prosperity Toolkit, which is a new online resource that's available at socialprosperity.ca. And at the same time, I'm going to walk you through the website because it has a little bit of a unique organization. It's not like a lot of other resource libraries. And that has to do with the alignment between the framework for building prosperous communities, which we talked about a little bit earlier today, and the Social Prosperity Toolkit. So the framework for building prosperous communities contains strategies that are designed to build capacity in the nonprofit sector in order to build social prosperity. And these strategies were identified by community leaders here in Wood Buffalo, along with people from Waterloo and some input from best practices. And so they really align with the most pressing needs of the nonprofit sector here in Fort McMurray. And once the framework was sort of finalized and we felt like we had all of the strategies that had emerged in community conversations, we realized that we had to create some kind of resource to help people implement the framework. So that's when we started to compile the Social Prosperity Toolkit. So it's aligned according to the framework with 4 areas of focus. So I'm going to go to this Social Prosperity Toolkit main page. And then you'll see on the left-hand bar, there's the 4 areas of focus: people working in the nonprofit sector, nonprofit organizations, nonprofit networks, and the community as a whole. So I'm going to use nonprofit networks as an example here. So you'll see that that's the first strategy that's in the section nonprofit networks. And a really good resource for you that's included in all the folders. We have the full framework in the community update article, as well as 4 toolkit cards, and that will show you which strategies are in which area of focus. And then under each area of focus, we have a wide variety of different kinds of resources, lots of articles, books, links to other resource libraries and toolkits, worksheets, all kinds of different things. Each resource is summarized, and there's a link to the original if it's something that's available online. And while we realize that it's really nice of us to provide you with a whole lot of reading, probably more reading than you ever have time to do, we realize that people are really busy. And so we've created resource sheets that sort of summarize the resource and pull out the main points. So I'll show you what one of those looks like. Here's our social innovation section. So if you click on a resource sheet, you'll see that it includes a full link to the resource if you want to look at the whole article. Then it sort of summarizes the big picture, pulls out some of the author's great ideas, and then goes into details around some of the most significant points. And there's about 30 resource sheets for lots of the articles on the toolkit. And it's going to be something that's continually growing as we learn more and as new resources emerge. And so if any of you find a really excellent resource that you think should be included in the toolkit, whether it's something local or an article or a great website, please contact one of us. We can include it. And if you have any questions or comments about the toolkit, I'm always available to have a chat. And my contact information is on the Social Prosperity Toolkit main page, which is right here. What's really unique about the toolkit is because it aligns with the framework, all of the strategies and the resources that we're providing to you were developed here in Wood Buffalo. So it's local priorities that are being resourced through the toolkit. So I hope that that's a useful resource for people. Yeah.
I think the other nice aspect of this toolkit is Katharine has taken the time to go through and find best practices, and she's been a bit of a filter for you. So she's gone and done all the homework, and she's researched all these different things, and she's found what she considers to be the best practices and the best articles that she could possibly find. So it's a high quality resources that we found for you, and I think that's sometimes a challenge when you're trying to find resources and you don't know where to look. We hope that you will consider looking here, and if you can't find it or you have something that you specifically need, Katharine is available to help do additional research and find documents for you.
Thank you. That's all.